Chosen one, the floodgates of wealth and abundance has just opened up for you. The Most High has seen your trials and tribulations, and now your blessings are about to be released to you. Welcome to this very moment of divine intersection. You may call it cosmic timing or a holy appointment. Either way, it is no accident that you have arrived here. The universe has guided you, and God's hand has orchestrated every step. If you have felt the stirrings of something monumental unfolding in your life, be assured, you stand on the threshold of unprecedented abundance and overflow. Yet, such a sacred inheritance cannot be received casually. It must be recognized, understood, and embraced. Before you step into the fullness of your blessing, before you don the mantle of the wealthy, purposeful, and spiritually awakened, you must comprehend the 7 phases ordained for every chosen one. These phases are both a test and a testament. They prove that your name was inscribed in the cosmic tapestry long before your birth. They confirm that the Most High has sealed you for greatness beyond measure. Stay with me to the conclusion, for each revelation builds upon the last. Ignore the naysayers who doubt this appointed hour. You are about to witness a transformation that transcends all logic, a vaulting of the spirit, a flowering of destiny. The universe has positioned you here for a reason, and God's promise will not return void. By the end of this journey, you will realize that scarcity was always an illusion, and that divine overflow is your birthright. Like the video and comment abundance below to claim this blessing under God. Phase 1. The inner calling. The first sign that you are on the brink of overflow is this very calling, an unshakable knowing that you are chosen, that you are destined to impact the world in ways that leave a lasting imprint. You are aligning with your purpose, and now God is calling you to step into a new season of prosperity. Your unique spiritual DNA carries the essence of transformation. Never doubt it. Embrace it as the essential beginning of your journey, for it is in acknowledging the calling that you align with the cosmic blueprint drafted for you before time began. Have you ever found yourself feeling like an outlier, unable to merge seamlessly into the common patterns of life around you? This is no coincidence. Chosen ones rarely blend in, for they carry a divine frequency, a resonance that sets them apart. From a young age, you might have sensed a compelling inner voice that called you to things bigger, bolder, and more grand than the ordinary path. Others may have mocked your aspirations or accused you of dreaming beyond your means, yet your spirit refused to surrender. Phase 2. The test of faith. God is saying that your faith has gotten stronger, and it is now time for your abundance to be released. Every chosen soul must endure the crucible of testing. Faith that is untried is faith that cannot be trusted. Recall Joseph, betrayed by siblings and locked in prison before rising to second in command in Egypt. Reflect on David, who endured a season of hiding before ascending to the throne. Their tests were brutal, relentless, but these trials burn away impurities, refining the spirit like precious gold. And you, beloved, have also faced challenges meant to prove you could break those curses and stand ready for riches. Perhaps you have experienced relentless hardships, economic pitfalls, betrayals by people you once held dear. In your darkest hour, did you question why so many doors seemed to slam shut? Did you wonder if your aspiration for abundance was foolish? Take heart, dear one. Such tribulations are neither random nor punitive. They are orchestrated seasons allowed by God and used by the universe to cultivate resilience, depth, and and unwavering faith. By enduring them, you confirmed that you passed the test to handle the financial overflow that is headed your way. The cosmic truth is that God prunes those He plans to elevate, ensuring they can handle the wealth prepared for them. The universe, too, operates on principles of polarity. Before light bursts forth, there is darkness. Before dawn, the deepest night. Each adversity is an invitation to deepen your trust in the unseen hand that guides you. If you find yourself in the midst of this test, be encouraged. The refinement process is accelerating your journey toward massive wealth and influence, proving you were chosen to hold great substance. During these periods of testing, you might observe a paradoxical phenomenon. Even as everything around you seems to crumble, you experience inexplicable peace or a surprising surge of hope. This is a divine gift, a glimmer of the Holy Spirit, a confirmation from the universe that your suffering is not in vain. Some individuals encounter divine encounters, angelic visitations, prophetic dreams, or scriptures that leap off the page, resonating so strongly they bring tears. These signs are spiritual mile markers, reminding you that you are indeed on the correct path, and that each challenge you overcome is further proof you are marked for wealth. Yes, the test can be lonely. People you once counted on may disappear when your fortune wanes. Yet this too serves a purpose. A cleaned field reveals the true seed sown. It shows who remains by your side when there is no apparent reward for standing with you. Thus, the test purifies not only your own heart, but also your environment. By passing every test, you've demonstrated that you stand among the chosen, free from curses, poised to receive God's extravagant riches. Consider the story of Job, who lost everything: wealth, family, health, yet refused to curse God. Eventually, all was restored beyond measure. This is the pattern. God allows extreme trials only to bring forth exponential compensation. If you remain anchored, refusing to abandon your post of faith, you will soon witness the scales of justice tip dramatically in your favor. Embrace this second sign. The trials have confirmed you passed life's exam, shattered any curses, and positioned yourself for unstoppable prosperity. Phase 3. Divine preparation. It's time to get ready. Prepare for your newfound riches. Once the test of faith is underway and you have shown steadfastness, a season of preparation ensues. This phase is marked by pruning and realignment. Friendships that were once vibrant may wither. Certain career paths might become stale. Even geographical relocations become possible as the universe orchestrates your environment to be in alignment with your calling. Know that such shifts affirm you broke ancestral bondages and proved worthy of the riches God is about to release. When the ground beneath you quakes, it's a signal that you're being repositioned for something bigger. God cannot pour new wine into old wineskins. The universe will not allow stagnation when you have a grand destiny to fulfill. You might find yourself craving higher wisdom, reading spiritual texts, praying or meditating more fervently, seeking mentors who carry an aura of success and integrity. Such heightened awareness itself is a sign that you passed crucial spiritual tests and are chosen to steward significant wealth. Your concept of time might shift. Periods of waiting can feel prolonged, yet breakthroughs may emerge in rapid succession. This is the elasticity of divine timing. As you yield to this mysterious flow, you discover you are precisely where you need to be. No moment is wasted. Every experience is part of the grand choreography. Take this third sign as assurance. Your preparation is evidence you're on the path to becoming rich, having broken the chains that once tried to hold you back. Phase 4. Spiritual warfare and attacks. God allows His strongest soldiers to fight the most difficult battles, and you, dear chosen one, have taken the victory. With your calling recognized, your faith tested, and your preparation in motion, do not be startled when warfare intensifies. Darkness is always threatened by light. The more you radiate hope, purpose, and positivity, the more certain forces will seek to extinguish that glow. Yet remember, you are chosen by God, and you have broken the curses meant to stifle your rise to wealth. You may suddenly encounter critics questioning your motives. Perhaps people you once trusted begin sowing seeds of doubt or envy. Unexpected obstacles crop up, threatening to derail your momentum. This is spiritual warfare at its most blatant. But be not afraid. The Bible asserts that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Likewise, the universe maintains karmic balance. Ill intent sent your way eventually rebounds to its sender. These attacks highlight the fact that you have passed the test, forcing darkness to respond to your imminent blessings. Remember that adversity is often the harbinger of breakthrough. Right before Jesus fulfilled His greatest mission, He endured relentless temptation in the wilderness. Right before a new dawn, night is at its darkest. When spiritual warfare intensifies, it signals you are exceedingly close to a monumental shift in wealth. The curses have been broken, and the final resistance you face is confirmation that you are set to inherit prosperity beyond your wildest dreams. Stand firm in prayer, meditation, or whichever form of spiritual discipline resonates with you. Seek the counsel of trusted allies who understand your vision. Establish energetic boundaries to shield your spirit from lower vibrations. This is not a time to shrink back. It's the moment to stand tall in your identity as a chosen one. Each arrow shot in your direction affirms the significance of your calling. The realm of darkness does not waste ammunition on trivial targets. These attacks are the fourth sign you are on the verge of a major financial uplift. Additionally, be aware of subtle emotional warfare. You might find yourself battling feelings of unworthiness or sudden surges of anxiety. Recognize these as external manipulations designed to rob you of confidence. Affirm aloud, "I am chosen and protected. My destiny is sealed by the Most High. I have passed the tests, and curses have no hold on me." It may seem simple, but spoken declarations reshape the spiritual atmosphere and remind you of your rightful stance. During these confrontations, humility is a potent weapon. Pride often leaves chinks in one's armor, but humility invites divine coverage. Resist the urge to engage every critic or prove your worth to those who refuse to see it. Let the results speak. Let your consistent walk in faith be your defense. The universe and God will vindicate you. Stand on the promise that victory is certain for those who align with truth. This aligns you with unstoppable favor, solidifying your path toward riches you once only imagined. Phase 5. Acceleration and signs of transformation. Dear chosen one, this is a sign from God. Your breakthrough is finally here. Then, like the sudden unveiling of a hidden door, acceleration begins. Divine synchronicities multiply. You discover mentors who speak directly to your heart's yearning. Financial opportunities appear without warning. You see patterns converging as if orchestrated by an invisible conductor. Rejoice that you have broken the curse, passed the test, and now stand as God's chosen vessel for abundant increase. This acceleration is the universe's way of confirming that you've reached the brink of overflow. A surge of energy courses through you, igniting creativity, confidence, and clarity. You find that tasks which once seemed daunting now flow effortlessly. Doors previously bolted shut swing open in your presence. Remember, these sudden turns of good fortune serve as the fifth sign that you are about to be wealthy. Stay vigilant. Recognition of these signs is crucial. They are invitations to take bold action. The worst mistake a chosen one can make is to hesitate when destiny beckons. If you sense a strong inclination, whether it's to launch a business, change careers, pursue further education, or invest time and resources in a worthwhile project, do it with conviction. God meets you at the point of action, and the universe arranges itself around your faith-filled steps. Your readiness to act further proves you passed every hidden test along the way. Be mindful that acceleration can momentarily unsettle the comfortable. Friends or family may question your rapid evolution. This is normal. Not everyone can accompany you on the rocket ship of destiny. As you ascend, some might drop away, not out of cruelty, but because their season in your life has ended. Embrace these transitions with gratitude for what they taught you. Greater connections are coming, aligned with your new frequency and the blessing you carry. Another key manifestation of acceleration is the consistent confirmation you receive from multiple unrelated sources. A sermon, a billboard, a random conversation, an online post, all seem to echo the same message. Such repetition is God's way of reinforcing direction. The universe amplifies these signals to ensure you cannot ignore them. Trust the unfolding. Move boldly into the unknown with the assurance that it is in fact known by the divine and that your wealth is just around the corner. Phase 6. Divine Overflow. When you've persisted through every wave of struggle, doubt, and fierce opposition, you enter the overflow. This is not a trickle of goodness. It's a sweeping flood of blessing. Suddenly, your bank account rises above limiting beliefs. Your influence, once confined, extends further than you dared to imagine. Doors open to networks, collaborations, and platforms that you couldn't have forced your way into. Indeed, you have shattered curses, passed life's ultimate tests, and the fact you're reading these words is your sixth sign that you are chosen by God for wealth. In the overflow, your mindset shifts from scarcity to divine prosperity. You begin to see wealth not as a goal, but as a tool, a sacred resource entrusted to you for the betterment of humanity and the furthering of God's plan. Stress about provision dissipates because you finally comprehend that you are deeply connected to the source, and the universe is abundant in every way. Each time you consider how far you've come, remember that you are God's chosen vessel, groomed for this moment. Remarkably, you may find that even relationships flourish in this season. People sense your sincerity and gravitate toward your radiance. Your authenticity attracts genuine allies and deflects energy-draining connections. Opportunities to travel, to share your story, or to collaborate with like-minded visionaries abound. You stand as a living testimony that when a chosen one honors their calling, the floodgates of heaven open wide, proving that passing every test was worth the journey. Phase 7. The Assignment. Chosen one, it's time to align with God's assignment for you. It involves your purpose and immense abundance. With great blessing comes a weighty responsibility. Your wealth, influence, and spiritual gifts were never meant to stagnate. They are instruments of change, meant to uplift the downtrodden, inspire the hopeless, and illuminate truth in the midst of confusion. God chose you precisely because you can channel these resources into benevolent impact. The universe aligned circumstances to ensure you stand prepared. As your seventh sign, let it confirm that your curse-breaking testimony and your proven faith were all leading to this mission. Your assignment may include philanthropic endeavors, mentorship programs, or spearheading groundbreaking initiatives. You might sense a burden to address certain injustices or to bring solutions where others see only problems. You are now entrusted with a mission that extends beyond personal gain. Know that you have indeed passed the tests that shaped you for such a time as this. Embrace this assignment wholeheartedly. Resist the temptation to become complacent or insular. The world needs your light, and your abundance was fashioned to spark transformation on a grand scale. Whenever doubts arise, remember that God's grace is sufficient, and the universe supports those who move in alignment with sacred purpose. You don't have to possess superhuman strength. Availability and obedience are all that is required. The rest flows from the source. Recall that you are chosen. You shattered the curses, and you passed every test to stand in this place of influence. As you fulfill this role, be prepared for a broader platform, a larger audience, and greater scrutiny. This is natural, for light inevitably attracts attention. Stay rooted in humility. Celebrate each success, but remain aware that you are merely a conduit for blessings. Gratitude fosters continuity in the flow of favor. Arrogance, by contrast, halts that very flow. Let your generosity, wisdom, and service be the loudest declaration that the curses are demolished, the tests are passed, and God has truly made you rich.